I actually have been working on this couch stretch for a while, and I released a video on it. So if you want to check out how to get into it and see all of the regressions, so if you feel like this is too advanced for you, click on the video up above so you can see some beginner variations. But if you are ready to dive into a more advanced variation of this couch stretch, then let's go. In order to gain flexibility in certain parts of your body, you actually need to build up strength in the range of motion that you're looking to attain. And furthermore, what I've learned is that in order to build up strength within a certain area, one of the prerequisites to get the strength is to make sure that you have balance in that area, that you can balance out in that area. So I've been in this stretch for quite a while now. I've been talking for, I don't know, maybe a minute, maybe 2 minutes. And that's what you would want to do as well. You want to get into the stretch. You want to let your body relax so that you can ease into it. One note to remember is that when we're in this couch stretch, doing your best to hold that posterior pelvic tilt. So this is a rolling of the hips. All right, so imagine that my hips was a bowl of water and I want to make that water dump out of the backside. That would be a posterior pelvic tilt. All right, so now let's go a little more advanced. Now I'm going to start incorporating this front leg. So from here, I'm going to stick out the front leg as much as I comfortably can go. And now you can see how I'm in this balanced position. So now this is working that concept of acquiring balance within this range of motion. Oh, okay, let's get back up. All right, good. So this is a great way to challenge yourself in this couch stretch position. It's also a great way to start gaining some accessible ranges of motion. So what you're going to do is you're going to get into this front split couch stretch position. This is kind of my new thing that I've been working on. It's made up here, but it's been actually feeling really good. After I've been in this for a while, I'm going to actively push that front knee down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm going to relax and rest. And now I'm going to put my foot flat on the ground and I'm going to come forward into this lunging position. I'm going to put both hands on the ground. You can be straddling your leg with your hands, or you can put your hands to the inside of that front leg. And then from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive forward, once again trying to hold that posterior pelvic tilt. And I'm going to try to push my hips forward and down in a diagonal fashion. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to do a contraction with this back leg, all right? So in this forward lunged position, I'm going to push that back leg into the wall. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I'm going to come back up. That feels so good. And I can feel how much more range of motion I have. I can really get into that pelvic tilt. And I definitely gained, I'm talking millimeters, centimeters, not that much, but when we're dealing with stretching, every centimeter counts. Perfect. So that's the sequence. So let's go ahead and do it on the other side. Holy moly, that feels so good. So ever since I've been stretching out the front side of my body, it's been the absolute game changer. I focused almost my whole life on always just like, yeah, I got to get my hamstrings, I got to get, my back, the posterior chain, and I've always neglected this front side, which is the anterior chain. Now that I've been doing that, I have been feeling so good, and it's been helping 100% with my back spasms. All right, let's get set up on the other side. So as a rule of thumb, always start with your weaker side or your lesser range of motion side. So in this case, my left leg was the side that I'm a lot tighter on. So now this side, it already feels better, but I've always been a little more at ease with my right leg in the couch stretch. So again, initially, I'm going to just get into this couch stretch position. I'm going to make sure that I'm in that posterior pelvic tilt, and I'm going to relax here for 1 to 2 minutes. At first, when you first start training this position, you might not even be able to bear 30 seconds, but focus on your breathing, keeping yourself nice and calm. You're going to build up that time. You're going to get more relaxed in this position. Good. Just trying to breathe into it. You can see how I'm gaining a little bit. My back is getting closer to the wall. All right, now I'm going to start going into the second part here. I'm going to reach my left leg out into this front split territory. Ooh, I can feel the tightness running up this right side, so I'm going to back up that front leg a little bit. Now again, I am still at the stage where I'm trying to balance out here. So if I'm going to get strong in this position, I need to make sure that I am building up coordination in this balance aspect first, because balance is a precursor to strength. It's a prerequisite. Okay, good. All right, so now that I've been in this balanced position, I'm nice and calm and I'm passive and I'm relaxed. Now I'm going to take this left leg, I'm going to straighten out that front knee and push it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, breathe in, 2, 1, exhale, relax, and now come forward into this lunge. Again, you can have hands on the outside and inside, or both hands just on the inside of this front leg. You are still trying to hold that posterior pelvic tilt, all right? And you are trying to bring that hip forward and down, opening up this right side hip. This is my passive position. Feels so good. All right, about 10 more seconds in this passive stretch. And again, passive means you're not contracting any muscles. You are simply just in the stretch trying to relax. All right, so now with this leg that's against the wall, with my right foot, the one that's against the pillow, I'm going to push my foot against that pillow in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. And now I'm going to come up. Just feels so good. And I can totally feel that I'm getting more out of this stretch. So it's this contract, relax method that I'm using. It's actually called PNF, proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation is the actual scientific name. Maybe I said it wrong, who knows? But this is the technique that I'm using. I'm using it with the couch stretch. Now I want you to click on the video that's on the screen right now and exercise into your life. As always, this is Mini Movement Man saying be kind to one another. Peace.